G'day Seagulls fans, welcome to Seagulls TV for another team selection video brought to you by Billy's Cakes. It's round 5 of the VFL season this week and we travel to Werribee to face the Tigers out at Avalon Airport Oval on Sunday at 2 o'clock. And as always, I'm joined by football manager Chris Dixon. Chris, how's the week been coming off the first loss of the year?
We're obviously really disappointed with the result, so probably felt like we controlled the game for 3 quarters, but that last quarter was one that we certainly let our opportunities slip. So, look, the boys have been good. They've been obviously keen to make amends as quickly as possible. I guess that's the beauty of what a game straight away. So, got the chance to come out and really make amends for the performance and hopefully bounce back this week.
Now we'll get straight into the team. Some good and bad news at the selection table this week, with Jacob Chisari making his return to the senior lineup as 23rd man, but also losing Ed Carr to concussion.
Yeah, Ed copped a blow late in the second quarter, so he didn't play the second half of the game on the weekend, and obviously these days you've got to be extremely careful with concussion, so he'll miss this week. But obviously with Chisa coming back in, sort of helps out in terms of that midfield rotation and the ability to sort of play on a wing and also go forward. So Jacob played back at development level last week, was really good, and so looking forward to, I guess we had a bit of a taste of what he can provide up in North Ballarat, so hopefully he can really build on that performance and have a really good game against Werribee on the weekend.
Just mentioned Werribee there, they're in some great form at the moment with 2 pretty strong wins over the last couple of weeks. It's going to be a great battle out there on Sunday.
I think you have to go back. I don't think there's been too many teams that have knocked over Box Hill and Port Melbourne, let alone to do it in consecutive weeks. So they've had some really good wins. They're sitting 3-1. It was probably been more impressive is the fact they've had a lot of their key players out as well. They've only been sort of having probably 4 or 5 North Melbourne players, and Jai Bolton's missed a fair bit of football. Sherlock didn't play on the weekend. Their captain Michael Sotomaco's out injured at the moment, so they're playing with a lot of confidence. They've got a lot of young guys in who have come in and really taken a chance and playing with a lot of self-belief, and obviously had some really good results. So make no mistake, we're fully aware of the challenge that's facing us, and it's one we're going to have to play a lot better than what we did against Port Melbourne, and we're really going to have to step it up if we want to get the win.
Now the Western Derby is always a match that the supporters really look forward to. Do you think that'll add any extra spice to the contest?
I think from our point of view, I think we know they're always fierce contests. Probably after the semi-final last week, probably they feel like they've got a point to prove after knocking them out of the finals last year. But from our point of view, look, it's all about probably making amends for last week's performance. I don't think it mattered who we play this week. Boys will be really keen to sort of bounce back hard. So, look, they are always really willing contests. They're 2 pretty quality sides who have always gone pretty hard at each other. So, it's certainly going to be a really good game of footy. But I think certainly from our point of view, our focus is going to be really making sure we're coming out strong and getting back on the winners list.
Now, we urge all the Seagulls fans out there to get along to Werribee on Sunday and support the team. We've got a supporters bus running, which will leave from the Seagulls Nest here in Newport at 12:30 on Sunday. And the development team are obviously playing at 11 o'clock beforehand. But that'll do us for this week. Chris, thank you very much for joining us once again, and hopefully we can get the job done on Sunday.
Let's hope so. Cheers.